This video documents a 2-year project with 3 communities in St. Thomas, U.S. Virgin Islands, State Bovoni, New Herrnhut, and State Pearl, to showcase what resilience means for these communities and what it takes to strengthen it. Funded by NOAA's Adaptation Science Program, this project brought together the Global Resilience Institute at Northeastern University, the University of the Virgin Islands, and the Puerto Rico Science, Technology, and Research Trust. Using Northeastern's Integrated Resilience Enhancement Solution Framework, the team combined data analysis with direct community engagement through site visits, listening sessions, and workshops to understand resilience across environmental, social, economic, and governance dimensions. St. Thomas is a rugged, hilly island of about 42,000 people known for its steep terrain and rocky coastline. Tourism, trade, and services drive nearly 60% of the economy, but that same reliance on tourism and imports leaves the island's communities exposed when outside systems fail. The project's resilience assessment identified 4 compounding structural challenges affecting St. Thomas. Aging infrastructure creates cascading failures across power, water, and roads. Environmental hazards from the Bovoni landfill to coastal flooding fall hardest on the most vulnerable neighborhoods. While tourism draws money into resorts and attractions, these investments don't always benefit Virgin Islands communities directly. Additionally, 95 to 97% of food is imported, leaving little buffer when supply chains break down. And the local government, though staffed by dedicated public servants, is often underfunded and overstretched. These pressures reinforce each other, and their effects land hardest on the communities least equipped to respond. These challenges manifest at the community level. In State Bovoni, home to over 200 households, residents live beside a landfill that has reached capacity and is prone to fires. Abandoned cars and poor road maintenance compound the strain. In New Herrnhut, a tight-knit community of about 25 households relies on a single aging bridge built in the 1960s as their only way in or out. While the community has successfully started the process of transferring the bridge to the government so it can be repaired, it took and continues to take a lot of community advocacy to keep these repairs prioritized. Lastly, in State Pearl, a smaller hillside community of mostly long-term Virgin Islander families, there is aging drainage infrastructure and failing culverts. While they have a strong, active neighborhood association that gives residents a direct line to government agencies, repairs often fall directly on them. Through listening sessions, each community defined its own priorities for strengthening community resilience. Bovoni wanted to form an established neighborhood association that could allow them to get a seat on the table when government decision-making on the landfill and other issues is taking place. New Herrnhut wanted to build a consistent advocacy strategy to build momentum on the bridge transfer and repair, and State Pearl wanted to better document culvert issues and pursue long-term drainage solutions. But a pattern emerged. Progress was blocked by one or more foundational gaps: the ability to self-organize, to document conditions with consistent evidence, and to maintain a sustained voice with government. Of the 3, organizing capacity turned out to be the prerequisite. Without it, documentation and government engagement can get off the ground. State Pearl and New Herrnhut had already built that foundation. For Bovoni, facing the most severe and compounding challenges, that foundation still needed to be built. In April 2026, the 3 communities came together, and State Pearl and New Herrnhut shifted from participants to peer mentors, sharing how decades of advocacy, informal meetings, and relationship building with government had produced real results. For Bovoni, the path to community advocacy had to start small, and the vision residents defined for the next 6 months consisted of starting with 1 project, 1 small group, 1 visible action. For example, building relationships through informal gatherings or cleanup days, and through those activities develop core leadership within the community in a more formal organizing structure. Structural risks, landfills, aging bridges, environmental hazards aren't problems community organizing alone can fix. They require sustained government investment and policy action. What organizing can do is ensure communities have a unified, lasting voice in demanding that action.